Welcome back, everybody. We are mid-facility as we're getting ready to send down some more Fat Tire 4x4s as Beaverworx Diecast Racing and the Igloo Proving Grounds are getting ready to give you the next Stone Road Challenge. There they are, 3 new Fat Tire vehicles fresh out of the pack, as you might have seen in our episode previous to this one when we cracked them all open. Now, let's go get a closer look at these guys, huh?
Vehicles.
Hot Wheels 2020 Jeep Gladiator.
4 out of 10 from the 2022 Baja Blazer series. There's been 9 versions of these dirt bikes hanging out in the back of this Jeep since 2020, sporting the Borla Black racing paint scheme for loud pipes. All right.
Hot Wheels 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel.
Number 1 out of 10 from the 2022 Hot Wheels Truck Series. There's been 4 versions of this thing since 2020, and oh look, it's another 4-door Dodge pickup truck. This time it's all jacked up and badging looks pretty good. At least it's not black.
Hot Wheels 2019 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss LT.
7 out of 10 from the 2022 Baja Blazer series. There's been 8 versions of this monster since 2018, and it's huge with the longest everything, and it's the heaviest. Sporting the Borla exhaust paint scheme, just like the Jeep. They are going up against the Stone Road Challenge. This is 156 centimeters of rocks, loose logs, loose aggregate, and mayhem all the way from top to bottom, and all they have to do is make it with the best time. All right.
Race 1.
All right, let's get this show on the Stone Road. First run, we've got Rashadi Ard. He's our in-house driver taking that Jeep Gladiator down. He's always good for his show. This thing looks like it's good for a show. He's bouncing around and getting a good time. He's coming up to the logs, and he's just slowly rolls it over in the logs. He got the wrong line there, and it looks like he is going to pull a DNF for the first round, and it is on its side. Didn't look like it did much damage. Looked like it was a nice, slow, soft, gentle rollover, and that's disappointing for the first run there. There it is, showing it from the bottom up cam, going from the top down replay. We got it right there, and yeah, he just slammed it over on its side there. Didn't even look like it was that hard. Still, it was enough to knock him out of the first round. Looks like he might have got about 130 centimeters in that distance. Checking out the Igloo Replay. He's going down there, and it looks like it's a good, smooth run. Making it look good in that Jeep. Rashadi R has got lots of experience running down the Stone Road here, folks. And he comes up the logs. Look like he's trying to pick a good line, and just hooked up, and over it went. Didn't quite have the speed, didn't quite have the line. It's what you got to do to get over top of the logs hazard on the Stone Road. All right, DNF for the first run in the Jeep Gladiator.
Race 2.
First run for the Dodge Ram 1500 Rebel. We got dialed in Daryl, in-house driver, taking it. Here he goes. Good speed. He's going real fast down through there, making it look good. And upside down, he rolls it in the logs, almost in the same spot as the Jeep. That is our second DNF tonight. That means the Stone Road is out to get everybody hardcore. Look at that. Coming down, and he gets right to the log. Just before the logs hazard, he is already upside down and sliding through the logs on his roof. We're going to get the crews out there, make sure he is okay, and get him out of there. Looks like nurses are checking him out down there. Looks like he's got it. All right. Checking out the Igloo Replay. See what happened there. Coming out of the gate, that thing is nice and stable, making it look good, smashing through the rocks, just throwing debris all over the place, and he's got great speed coming through there, bouncing it all over the place. It just gets high-sided on those logs, grabs a bad bounce, and over it goes. All right, second DNF for the night in the Ram Rebel.
Race 3.
All right, first run in the enormous Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. We've got Cindy Six-Pack, in-house driver, taking it down, helping it all hang out, flying down that track, and gets a little buried in the deep stuff, gets a little slowed up, picks the line over the logs, and is the first truck to make it tonight. They got 11.58 time. All right, there it is. Look at that thing. It's huge in the pit. Coming down from the bottom up cams here, slowing down a little bit, getting through the thick stuff at the bottom of the rocks. From the top down, same deal. Great line, great run. That is a big, heavy truck. Made it all the way down to the bottom, checking out the Igloo Replay. What a great looking set of rims on that. Great looking paint job. That is the Borla exhaust paint scheme, the race scheme. Big Borla on an angle on the black. You can check it out online. They've got lots of pictures, lots of vehicles sporting that paint job out there in the race world right now. Picking a great line over top of those logs, getting it down to the bottom. All right, beautiful looking casting, beautiful looking run right there. 11.58 time for the Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. All right, coming out of the first round, we've got two measurements because they had two DNFs. 137 centimeters for the Rebel, 130 centimeters for the Gladiator, and the one truck that made it with an 11.58 times, that big old Chevy Trail Boss. All right. Folks, if you haven't set your notification to all notifications, you should do that for us because that helps out the algorithm, and you can smash that like button while you're there. And there's a new option you can check out. That is the super thanks option that helps out the creators, helps me out. I'm going to be able to help get some upgrades done on the track, upgrade the computer, all that stuff.
Race 4.
Second run in the Jeep Gladiator. On deck here, we got Rashadi R getting ready to go down again. Giving it all he's got again. This time he's got some experience. This time he knows, don't let up. Giving her all the way, and he pulls it off with a 6.67 time. Look at that, and he saves the rollover until the end. He flipped it after the line, so he still counts as everything was good all the way down, and that is a wicked time. He was just sending it all the way, didn't care, just threw it all down the line and over the line. Great time. That is going to be a tough time to beat. Let's check that out on the Igloo Replay. Full blast right off of the start, and he is just bouncing that thing. Look at that. Stays on top of the rocks. That's what you want to do. You don't want to sink in, especially in the deep spot. He just blew right through that. Great line. Gives a little drift slide right through the logs and saves a rollover for the end, just like a puppy dog. Great stuff. 6.67 time in the Jeep.
Race 5.
Well, if we're able to pull off a full run in the Jeep, let's see if Daryl can do it inside of the Ram Rebel this time. He's going. It's looking good. He's up on top of the stuff. He's flying. Here comes the logs. And he takes a big hit in the axle of the logs, but he still makes it over. 9.16 time. Wow, he still was able to pull that off. That was a big hit he took on the logs and was still able to pull through it. Good old tough Dodge Ram there. You can see it. Kicks him over sideways, looking from the bottom down cam. Now here you can see it just coming up, and bang, there it was. Kicks his rear axle way out, and he was still able to keep it rolling through that. That was a big hit too. Coming down, checking out the Igloo Replay. Lots of momentum through there. He would have had a great time if it didn't get hung up in the logs like that, throwing rocks. Everybody loves seeing that part. Good line, but just the rear axle catches it, and he bounces it all sideways. Still was able to pull it off and gets out the other end over top of the line. Time wasn't so bad. Could have done a little bit better. That was a 9.16 time in the Rebel. Nice.
Race 6.
Here we go, second run for the big old Chevy Trail Boss. Last run of the evening, we got City Six-Pack taking that monster down the stone road, full blast. She's going and bouncing all over the place, over top of the logs with a 7.33 out the bottom side. That was the second time that she made the whole course in that truck. First truck to make it without freaking doing one DNF, but still, it was just a little slower than the first one in the Gladiator. Look at that from the top down cam. Looked great all the way through. That truck is huge. It's heavy. It's a lot of girth to pull through this course. All right, checking out the Igloo Replay. See how that worked out? I love the rims and tires on these castings. Those things look excellent. great big truck bouncing all over the place there. You can see throwing debris everywhere. Maybe got a little sideways and slowed down in the deep stuff again, and that was just shaved that. Put that extra time on there, gave her that extra second, 7.33 time in the big old Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. All right, final results. That is going to give it to the 2020 Jeep Gladiator second run with a 6.67 time. He was a rocket on that one, 9.16 time and a 7.33 for the other two. But there's your winner tonight there, Rashadi R in that Jeep Gladiator with that awesome paint job. Look at that, the Borla exhaust job there. They are all over the world racing all sorts of stuff with that paint job right now. Like this big old Trail Boss, it's got the same paint job there. Nice. Moving on over, and there's the big old Dodge Ram Rebel. Both of them did great jobs on the Stone Road tonight, but couldn't beat that lucky run that Gladiator had. Great stuff. All right, that is going to wrap it up for tonight, folks. Don't forget to smash that like button, and if you got a chance, get over and check out our Facebook page or even our TicToc. Get on TicToc, look up Beaverworx, and check out all of our little short videos out there in the TicToc world as well. All right, folks, big shout out to all of you for coming back and watching our stuff from Beaverworx Diecast Racing. We will see you next time.